The scream echoed down Maple Street long before anyone saw what was happening. It was sharp, terrified, the kind of scream that makes strangers freeze, mothers panic, and brothers run. But on that quiet Tuesday afternoon, nobody ran. Nobody except two schoolgirls who were being chased yet again. Emma Parker, 13, clutched her younger sister Lily's hand as they sprinted down the cracked pavement, their backpacks bouncing wildly. Behind them, three boys, Dylan, Marcus, and Brett, laughed as if tormenting the sisters was a sport they were born to play. "Come on, Emma, let us see what you're hiding," Dylan shouted, grabbing a stone from the roadside and throwing it just close enough to scare them. Lily's voice trembled. "Emma, why do they keep doing this?" Emma tightened her grip. "Don't look back, just run." But this wasn't new. The harassment had been happening for months. After school, every day, same route, same fear, same helplessness. And adults, they didn't see what was happening. Or didn't want to. Emma and Lily lived with their mother, Grace, a hard-working nurse who often missed her daughter's struggles because of her long shifts. Emma kept the truth hidden, thinking, Mom already has too much on her shoulders. But the bullies grew crueler. What started with insults had escalated into pushing, grabbing backpacks, throwing books into puddles, blocking the girl's path, and yelling things no child should ever hear. One day, Dylan shoved Lily so hard she fell. Emma rushed to her, tears burning. "Why are you doing this?" "Because we can," Brett smirked. Those words hit Emma harder than any shove. Because we can. Because no one was stopping them. Because they believed nobody ever would. But fate was already moving in the background. Maple Street was also home to the Iron Guardians, a biker group with rough looks but warm hearts. They were known for helping the community quietly, fixing roofs, delivering food, rescuing stray dogs. But most people just saw the tattoos and leather and assumed trouble. One of them, a large bearded man named Jacob Brooks, had noticed the same girls walking past the biker clubhouse daily, heads low, shoulders tense, always looking over their shoulders. He recognized that look. He had worn it himself as a child. And on the day Emma and Lily ran screaming past the clubhouse, Jacob was there. Jacob stepped outside, wiping grease from his hands, and saw the girls sprinting by, tears streaking their cheeks. Seconds later, the three boys appeared, laughing and jogging casually as if chasing prey. Jacob's eyes narrowed. Something inside him snapped. He didn't approach the girls, didn't want to scare them more. Instead, he watched where they ran and where the boys followed. He quietly started keeping an eye on their after-school route. For 4 days, he observed everything, the fear, the chase, the insults, the grabbing. Every day, the girls grew more exhausted. On the 5th day, Jacob had seen enough. That afternoon, the bullies waited behind the closed bakery, where Emma and Lily always passed. "We'll scare them good today," Marcus said, cracking his knuckles. But when the girls turned the corner, they didn't see the boys first. They saw Jacob and 5 other bikers standing with their arms crossed, their motorcycles parked like metal giants. Emma froze. Lily trembled. The bullies skidded to a stop. Jacob stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. "Boys, you've had your fun." Dylan swallowed hard. "We're not doing anything." "Oh, you've been doing plenty," Jacob said. "We've seen every push, every threat, every time you made these girls afraid to walk home." The boys tried to act tough, but their facade crumbled under the bikers' cold stares. Jacob crouched down. "Eye level with them. You feel powerful picking on girls half your size. How about trying that on someone who can actually stand up to you?" The boys froze. Jacob's tone softened, but the steel underneath remained. "I'm giving you a choice. Apologize, mean it, and leave them alone forever. Or we involve your parents, your school, and the police. And trust me, we already have videos." The bikers behind him lifted their phones. The bullies' bravado vanished. One by one, they stepped forward. "We're sorry," Dylan muttered. "We won't do it again," Marcus added. Brett stared down at the ground. "We'll stop, I promise." "Good," Jacob said simply. "Because these girls, they're under our protection now." The boys ran like their lives depended on it. Emma and Lily were speechless. Emma finally whispered, Why did you help us?" Jacob looked at her with a gentle smile that contrasted sharply with his intimidating appearance. "Because no one should face fear alone. And because someone once helped me when I was your age." Lily hugged Emma tightly, relief washing over her like sunlight breaking through a storm. Jacob gave them a ride home and spoke with their mother, Grace, explaining everything. She broke down in tears, of guilt, of gratitude, of relief. From that day, the Iron Guardians made sure the girls always walked home safely. Sometimes they followed behind on bikes. Sometimes they stood waiting at corners. And sometimes, Emma and Lily simply walked proudly, knowing nothing and no one could hurt them. Word spread fast. The bullying stopped instantly, not only for these girls, but for every kid on Maple Street. Because now everyone knew, if you pick on someone smaller, there will always be someone bigger to answer for it. Months later, Emma shared her story at a school assembly, her voice steady and strong. Courage isn't about fighting back, she said, it's about speaking up, asking for help, and remembering that there are good people, sometimes unexpected people, who will stand with you when you need it most. The auditorium erupted in applause. Grace cried. Lily beamed. Jacob and the Iron Guardians stood in the back, quietly proud. In the end, the story wasn't just about bullies or bikers. It was about protection, about kindness, about the power of strangers choosing to step in when it matters the most. And Emma would never forget the day her greatest fear ended. Because a group of bikers decided to be heroes.